Hi, financial advisors and planners, money managers. Did you know that your industry commands the highest trust premium? That's right. When clients trust you, they don't just choose you over others. They pay more, they stay loyal longer, and they recommend you to people who trust them. But here's the real question. Are you maximizing your trust premium? I just published my latest book, The Trust Premium, which is based on extensive research that I started right here with your industry. In fact, I found some fascinating insights. Clients who trust their financial advisors are willing to pay on average more than 39% higher fees. And they will only consider leaving you and switching to another advisor if they got at least a 28% discount. 27% of them are willing to pay you double the industry standard fees if they trust you. And trusting you is not limited to your portfolio performance. It's much deeper than that. Imagine being able to identify the clients who would value your trustworthiness the most and knowing exactly which behaviors will help you unlock their trust and maximize your success. You know how to manage your portfolio, but if you want to learn how to attract more loyal clients, earn higher fees, and create lasting trust, I'd love to help. The strategies in the Trust Premium are your roadmap to success. Let me show you how to make trust your greatest competitive advantage.
She said I'm loud. I am. Okay, what I'm going to ask you to do is, let's do something. It's already 10 a.m., so you can do it. I'm going to ask you, if you can, please stand up. Stand up, hold two hands to your mouth, just like that. And I'm going to ask you to shout a word. Not yet. My specific dear friend email comes from the White House. How do I know it's the White House? Because it actually has the logo of the White House. It says, dear friend, I know that as small business owners, one of the things that scares you the most is asking too much. Asking for too much, too high of a price. So now the question is, do Americans really believe that you get what you paid for? That if you were actually asking a higher price, you're actually delivering a higher value? 61% agree with that statement, that you get what you paid for. When you're asking for less, they believe they're getting less. You're not asking for less because you believe you're giving less. You're asking for less because maybe you lack the confidence. Maybe it feels awkward to ask for that much. 61% of your customers believe that they're going to get less because you're asking for less. What if you asked for 10% more? What if your price was 10% higher? 98.2%. Trust preference is what I call when everything else is being equal, including your price, you will choose the trustworthy person. That's trust preference. The second term is trust premium. Everything else being equal, the quality, the product, what you're delivering, the value, not the price, excluding the price, how much will they be willing to pay? What premium will they be willing to pay you because you're trustworthy? And then I hit the transmit button, and as soon as I hit the transmit button, I went, San Jose Tower, Cherokee 3016 Tango is ready to go at 31 right. I do have a pilot's voice, but I could have just said San Jose Tower, Cherokee 3016 Tango is ready to go at 31 right. But no, I had to show them that I'm the coolest, meanest, baddest pilot around here. Do not mess with me. And I could only do that with the tone of voice. Number 7, I promised you 7. People buy based on perceived price and value. They're going to remain loyal. You won't return customers? They're the easiest ones to get, the ones that are happy. Loyal customers come back and recommend you transferable trust because of the actual price and value and how they relate to the perceived. First, I'm going to talk about 2 other slides that I did not remember existed. In my Trust Premium research, one of the things that I did was I started actually with financial advisors, just like Louis here.
The answer to these two questions will have the biggest impact on your professional and personal success or failure. Can I trust you? And can you trust me? A trustworthy salesperson selling against an untrustworthy salesperson will get the business 100% of the time.
Expert on trust and the author of The Book of Trust.
He's good. He knows what he's talking about. He's an expert in the subject.
Spoke to audiences from 2,000 to 2,000 people.
He literally wrote The Book of Trust.
10% of what you hear is true. 100% is true in perception.
61% of people believe that trustworthiness is the most important quality.
You will not survive without trust. You trust your credit card companies. You trust your pilot. You trust your doctor. You trust your friends. And you trust the soldier standing next to you.
I'm dealing with trust issues.
14.3% of people working in companies with more than 100 employees said that they don't have a single person that they can trust.
It's your willingness to ask stupid questions and suggest stupid ideas and not worry about what I'm going to tell others about your ideas.
I gotta tell you, it was a powerful talk.
Professor of Entrepreneurship, TED speaker, pilot, and former member of the Israeli Defense Force's 35th Airborne.
He's unbelievable.
Focusing on performance, innovation, productivity is like building a house starting at the top floor. You have to start at the foundation. Trust is the foundation of everything.
Created the 8 laws of trust and 6 components of trustworthiness. His keynotes, workshops, and virtual sessions are highly engaging and interactive. His clients describe them as transformative.
A lot of ideas in there that really you can take to heart.
For me, it was a home run.
Keynote, workshop, and virtual speaker, Dr. Yoram Solomon.
Well researched and very practical.
You gotta see this guy.